Hello, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. I know that there is a lot of space between my posting. I'm a tired boy, okay? I'm a very tired boy. I do nothing but work, sleep, read, repeat, okay? I don't go out. I don't I don't folly. I don't do things, okay? I'm sorry. I don't. So, I tried to record. I really hate editing. Okay? So, I tried to record and I tried to make it at least like I'll cut things out here and there, but I tried to make it at least very one take. Very one take, okay? I love a one take video. So, I haven't been one taking. I had I posted 2 videos. I had like 4 videos that I did. I probably had to just like edit them, and these videos I had to do some editing, and the more I edit them, I was just like, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. So they didn't get posted. They're sitting. They might get deleted. Who knows? But today, today we have a redoing my shelf video because in August and June, what's first? June or July? In the last 2 months, I bought some books, and then I'm accustomed of redoing the shelves damn near every month. Okay, I don't know what it is. There's something that spikes in me that needs to let a creativity flow. I don't know. I don't know. However, it's the 1st of September and it's 11 o'clock at night. It's about to be the 2nd of September and I feel the need to redo my shelf. Anyways, let's move, you guys. Let's go down here, okay? So this was my first bookshelf, right? I basically took out the panels and I put all the new books that I got. This is them. All the new books that I got. I'll put you over there. All the new books that I bought, and I just put them in there because I didn't have nowhere else to put them. So I like this. I like how this looks. Maybe I'm just gonna take out the other two and have this as a on shelf bookshelf. You know what I mean? And then I have books that I've read, some books that I haven't read, all in the midst of here. But the thing is, and maybe I don't want to read them right now. I got them because I was interested in them. But as I started to buy more books, I'm feeling for a change. So I've been rotating the same books. So I want to add these. I want to add the new books that I purchased on the shelf. I want to put some of the lesser loved books in here. Like I have, where is it? I have The Paul Bearers Club by Paul Tremblay. I didn't like that book. I did not like that book. I gave that book 2 stars. However, it's on the shelf because of the cover. It's on the shelf because of the cover. So I'll put that down there. Some hardbacks that I didn't enjoy, I put down. My shelves consist of 3 stars and higher, okay? If you are a 3-star, that I wouldn't mind lending out. Like if I needed to recommend a book and it was a 3-star to me, I wouldn't mind lending it out to see like what's your take on it. Anything 2 and under, I automatically put it in the closet to give to free little libraries. So my shelves consist of 3 stars and higher. Oh, we gotta get up again. This is my 5-star shelf. I want to extend it, so maybe the first 2 shelves could be my 5-star shelf, because I do want to display some. There's other 5 stars in the midst of the shelves. These are just the ones that could go on the shelf. This is a part of my more important TBR, if that make like this entire shelf physical TBR, right? Except for the books that I already read. This shelf is the books that I would grab to more instead of going through the shelf to see what I have. These up here are books that I really, really want to read. So obviously I bought more books, so I need to add some more up here. And then we have the hardcover shelf, the 2 hardcover shelves. Again, there's books that I already read that could go in that little cubby. And yeah, same with the paperbacks. So that's really what we're gonna do. There won't necessarily be any reading in this video. I know this is a reading channel, but there won't be any reading in this video. It's about books, okay? However, with that being said, I could tell you guys what I'm reading. I'm currently reading It's Not the End of the World by Jonathan Parks Ramage. I am 19 chapters in. I'm physically reading this. I'm enjoying it so far. There's some stuff that I don't care for, like conversational wise, but plot wise, story wise, character wise, everything else is kind of working for me. Some chapters are better than others. It's a book. This is I know Jonathan Parks Ramage wrote Yes Daddy. This is his newest book. I believe Yes Daddy came out either last year or year before last. I wanted to read Yes Daddy. However, I obviously pulled the trigger on this one faster than I did Yes Daddy. I like the premise of this better than Yes Daddy, but if I like this, I'll read Yes Daddy. And then audio wise, I'm listening to Harry Potter for the first time. I'm literally almost done with that. Like, I'm 77% in. I started that at work yesterday, and now I'm off for 2 days. So I don't really listen to audiobooks when I'm off. However, I'm doing this. There's nothing really on YouTube to watch, so I'll just listen to Harry Potter, finish Sorcerer's Stone, and then pick up Chamber Secrets, because they're all on Libby, so I could just finish one and go right into the next. And I'm really liking Harry Potter. The only thing I will say about Harry Potter, why do, and because I've read not a lot, but a good amount of fantasy-esque books where characters are pulled from their regular deck of their life into the magical world. I've read a quite amount, a bit of those books, right? Why do authors write these characters with boastfulness? Like, I get that you're quote unquote famous, but like acting like you're a know-it-all off rip is a little like too much for me. Like, slow your roll. You're not who you really think you are. You're not who everyone gasses you up. You not yet, okay? I know the story of Harry Potter, okay? So I'm not new to this. I'm true to this, but this is my first time listening to the books, and I'm just like, okay, Harry, just like you're him, but you're not him yet. Like act accordingly. This is your first round. Act accordingly. You're not like you're not that bitch, Harry. You're not that bitch yet. So I'm gonna do that. Drinking some coffee. Am I the only one that still enjoys a little hot beverage? Am I the only one that still enjoy a little hot beverage? Everyone talks about iced coffee this, iced coffee that. How about a warm beverage? Anyways, I'm gonna get to removing books off the shelf. I'm thinking I'll do it shelf by shelf, where I'm not gonna remove everything off the. Oh, fuck it. I will. Hello, you guys. Well, it's 1 o'clock, and I haven't started nothing. I've removed one book. I removed Grady Hendrix, My Best Friend Exorcism, off the shelf to put on the 5-star shelf, because I gave this a 4.75, but it's really a 5-star, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I removed one book, and then I was like, I removed all the new books from inside the little cubby, and I was like, I want to show them the books. I want to show them the new books. So this is going to be a library redone and a book haul video. I'm going to show you all the new books first. So when I got a couple books from Half Price Books. I didn't know there was a Half Price bookstore in Georgia, and when I found that out, I immediately went, and now that I know the lay of the land, I can go again. So those books are somewhere in they're somewhere in here. When I get there, I'll show you guys. But this little stack here is a mix of a lot of things, a lot of new things, a lot of books that I typically don't go for, a lot of fun shit. So let's go first, okay, right? First we have Wings Once Cursed and Bound by Piper J. Drake. Look at this damn cover. And I believe this is fantasy. Okay, we have Iced by Rachel. I don't know what this is. All these books, I read the synopsis. However, I'm not good with genres. I'm not good with like saying what kind of genre a book is. And I also don't know why. Books don't put their genre. Like, I would like to know the genre. But Maya Angelou did the blurb on this. She said Ice is a powerful Ice is a powerhouse. Rachel writes beautifully. This story is heartbreaking. I kept putting it down and picking it up again. It won't let you go. So yeah. I really wish I knew genres and stuff. Next, I have a prayer for travelers. Again, I don't know anything about the genre. Next, we have The First Day Without You. I do believe this is like romance-esque. I don't do romances. I don't do 100% romance. However, I will take a 75-25. 25 being the romance. I will take something like that. So when I read the synopsis, that is what this gave. And then I ordered Honeymoon by Kent Holland because gay. Then Infinite Home, Bright Burning Things. I really wish I was telling y'all about the books, but I'm not that kind of person. I'm really not. The Crosswell Plot. Don't Forget the Girls. This this is going to go up on the priority list shelf because this is a story about a serial killer, right? But basically it's Don't Forget the Girl. So they're trying to someone is coming out with a podcast about the serial killer, but they're almost forgetting the girls that he killed along the way. So this is going on top. Well, not, you know what I mean. Heard It in a Love Song. Again, I don't do romance, but this, I read the back and, okay. I also ordered, when I ordered Honeymoon, I ordered The Devil and Mrs. Davenport. I've seen a lot of people read this, and I wanted to read this as well. And also look at this cover. Actually, I'm gonna put this in the priority list as well. Then we have The High House. A lot of these are, except for Don't Forget the Girls and The Devil and Mrs. Davenport, most of these are like books I don't really pick. Like, I would say these are contemporary. These are contemporary books. I don't read much contemporaries. I do have some on the shelf. When I read them, but they're not something that I run to the store and pick up ASAP. I really do pick up like thrillers, domestic thrillers, psychological thrillers. Those are my kind of stuff. The fantasy book is kind of new because I don't typically read fantasy. I read Fourth Wing. I read Blood Like Magic. I read is that it? I read Bonds of Brass. I think that's it. I don't. Oh, and I read book 1 of the Bloodsworn trilogy. So I have The Hunger of Gods and the Fury of Gods to read. I have that. And I also have Iron Widow and Heavenly Tyrant. I did not really like Iron Widow. So, and This Ravenous Faith. This Ravenous Faith isn't really fantasy. I mean, it is, but it isn't, but it is. So, next. The Lives of a Jungle. It's a short little book. Short little book. The Last Debutantes. I really wish the genre was in these books. But this is... I just showed you guys this and you're like, huh? I like timepieces. This is... they danced the night away, knowing their world was about to change forever. They were the debutantes of 1939, laughing on the outside but knowing tragedy and a war was just around the corner. So, yeah. One of the books I got from... Half Price Books, Jesus Christ, is The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I really want to read this, so we're gonna put this in the priority list. This book I also bought from Half Price Books, Under the Whispering Door by T.J. Klune. This is my first T.J. Klune. This is my first Evelyn Hugo. Taylor Jenkins Reads. A lot of these are first. I do pick up a lot of like debut authors to me. And then from there I pick up recurring books from them. So here's to hoping that I pick up more from these authors. Meet Me at the Wedding. Again, this is a book that I think this is romance, okay? And this is something that I'm excited to read, but I'm really not. I'm gonna put this in the priority list just because. Trashlands by Allison Stein. And then You're a Mean One, Matthew Prince. You're a Mean One, Matthew Prince. Gay Christmas. So this is getting read during December. Priority stack. This is a book that I really don't know if I'm going to read physically because I hate these edges. However, the book just sounded oh so amazing. Soil by Camille T. Dungy. This is a story of a black mother's garden. I cannot wait to read this. Hopefully I'll just say fuck it and read the pages. I'm doing this, and the pages just feel disgusting. So next, Deadfall by Stefan Wallenfels. Twin brothers Ty and Corey Bick are on the run. We love that. Little Monsters. When I read the back of this, it gave Pretty Little Liars. What can I say? It's September. We're in the month of Pretty Little Liars. Okay, hardbacks now. Any Other Family by Eleanor Brown. This is giving contemporary, okay? This is giving contemporary. I know that for a fact. A striking and intimate look at three very different adoptive mothers who face the impossible question, what makes a family? I think I'm going to put this in the priority. The Handler. I don't know when I'm going to stop picking up these books. This is a disgraced ex-CIA operative must return to the field with only his ex-wife and his handler in the electrifying thriller, now a formal intelligence officer. I I don't know if I like hired killer stories. I don't know, guys. I read Billy Summers by Stephen King, and although it's no, I think I put 11/22/63 above Stephen King, above Billy Summers. So, I don't know. And then I have one more that I'm trying to read, The Cleaner by Mark Dawson. Every time I read it, I stop at the same page, but I picked this up. Only If You're Lucky by Stacey Willingham. A sharp and twisty exploration of female friendship from the New York Times bestselling author of A Flicker in the Dark and All the Dangerous Things. You know what's crazy? You pick up random books and then like you read things in the book and they're like, I've heard of that book. I've heard of A Flicker in the Dark. I've heard of A Flicker in the Dark. This is another book I got from Half Price Books and maybe one of my most anticipated reads, Yellowface by R.F. Kuang. I really want to like this. I really want to like this so that I could buy Catabasis. By R.F. Kuang. Catabasis, just the entire premise of it sounds great, but the cover of Catabasis, and I want it in paperback as well. I don't want it in hardback. So I picked up Yellowface by R.F. Kuang. I know she had the series, but Yellowface is where I'm gonna start. And you all know what Yellowface is. However, is this contemporary? Is this like contemporary thriller? I don't know. But this is going in the priority. And then we have Vladimir by Julie Mae Jones. I picked up Vladimir. An incandescent debut about marriage and motherhood, art and love, and the temptation to see just how close you can give the fire without getting burned. This is exactly why I picked this book up, okay? When I was a child, I loved old men, and I could tell you they also loved me. I picked this up. I did put it in the priority. Next we have The Wolf Hunter. You see, I want to be in charge. If there's one thing I would like to do in this world, I would like to greenlight titles for books. Because some books don't need the duh. Like the amount of books on the shelf that has duh in the title is just like, it wasn't needed. I don't think it was needed. However, The Wolf Hunt. A mother suspects her teenage son of committing a terrible crime. We love that. And then last book we have is When We Fell Apart by Soon Wiley. this. Oh, this is the debut. Damn, she's a thick girl for a debut. Okay, guys, that's what I have. These are the books that are going to be added to the priority shelf on the bookshelf. So we have these already situated. Everything else will find some space. I do have to situate last month's book stack, which is already out. I really wanted to do a monthly wrap up, but I don't want to again. I don't want to again. Oh. This is August. So I gotta put the books where they belong. These three I did not finish. I'm still reading this. I don't know if I'm going to be picking this back up. I don't like this, which is weird. Okay, let me save that. This is just written weird. I don't like how it's written. Something, okay, yeah? I believe I gave this 5 stars. I can tell you guys right now, just to save you guys. Okay, so this I gave 5 stars, so we're gonna keep it out for the 5 stars. Shiver I gave a 4.25. I gave 2 stars, so it's going in the closet. Icarus I gave a 3.5. Waist Tide I gave a 3.75. The Blame Game I gave a 3.5. The 7 Days of Us I gave a 4 out of 5. And then Mr. Nobody I gave a 4 out of 5. So last month I only had 1 5-star. I lied. Last month I did do some audiobooks. And did I have a 5-star audio? No, I didn't have a 5-star audiobook. So yeah. Essay Cosby, All the Sinners Bleed, I gave a 4. I lied. I know I had a 5-star audio. Pretty Girls by Karen Slaughter, I gave a 5 out of 5. I do enjoy Karen Slaughter's work. I don't have any Karen Slaughter books. The 3 books that I did for Karen Slaughter have all been audiobooks. So I do need to get on that. But Pretty Girls by Karen Slaughter with a 5-star. Blood at the Root by Ladarion Williams is a 5-star. So yeah. I've already been talking for 23 minutes. So I'll see you guys later. Hello, you guys. It is literally the afternoon. It is September the 2nd, and I did indeed finish the shelves last night, okay? So, quick little overlay so that I can get this chopped, screwed, and posted. So, the 5-star shelf. This is my 5-star shelf. This is my anticipated reads shelf. We have A Little Life. We have some books that were sent to me. Older, The Compound, We Used to Live Here, Yellow Face, The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. This is my anticipated reads shelf, like my highly anticipated read shelf, right? Next two shelves we have authors that have multiple books. So I have my Stephen King, my Alice Osman, my Sadie Jones, my John Gwen, Rebecca Yarros. We have the works. Down here we have Adam Silvera, Leanne Moriarty. We have Peter Swanson. We have my bitch, E. Lockhart. I love E. Lockhart, okay? She has a new book coming out on November. It's already pre-ordered. And I'm ready for it to be here. Bottom shelf is just a shelf of books. Paperback, hardback. In here now, we have the books that I don't really care for. We have the books that I'm either not going to finish or I'll pick them back up. The Last Guess is a book that I read. It's a book that I was reading last month. Didn't finish it. But How Are You Really? Hated it. A Deadly Bone to Pick. A Waste of Time. The Widow Queen was indeed a DNF. It does need to go in the closet. And other books. Veronica Roth, Chosen Ones. I really don't know if I'm going to read this book. Okay? But I got it, so whatever. Paperback shelf. Mix of hardback and paperback. Paperback shelf, hardback shelf. Guys, let me see if I can give you the overlay. Guys, what do we think? Guys? Are we liking? I don't really care if you guys like, because it's not like you guys could tell me in real time. So, yeah. This is the shelf. Work. Yeah. My bitch on top. I really think I'm gonna gut those two out. I'm gonna remove those two so that I could have more space for more books. Yup. Well, this was fun. I'll see you guys in a later video. I'm still reading This Is Not the End of the World. I did finish Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone on audio. I did start Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. So yeah, later.